Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Dev back again with another installment of Industry Interviews. You know how we do here at Industry Interviews, keep it real raw and uncut. Bring on the talent, have a conversation with them, talk about different things. If you haven't hit that like and subscribe button, make sure you go ahead and do that. Really appreciate all the love that we've been getting so far. The guest I have with me today, man, really happy to have my brother Bennie Bates on the show. Benny's from the same town. We grew up in Franklin. Really wanted to have him on just to kind of have a conversation with him, talk about coming out of Franklin and being one of the emerging artists coming out of Jersey. So Benny, what's good, bro? Thank you for coming through, man. How's everything going, man?
What's up, man? Everything's great. You know the vibes.
Heck yeah, man. Appreciate you coming through to chop it up with us, man. Like I said, we really have raw, uncut conversation. We talk about anything and everything on here. It's really geared towards like musicians, artists, engineers, producers, people that are trying to either break into the industry. So we talk about maybe some of your experiences. We talk about anything you're working on right now, any singles, projects you got going on right now. So I guess for the people that don't know Bennie Bates, man, if you can just give us a quick rundown of who Bennie Bates is, how long you've been doing music, and what kind of got you started. We'll get started there.
Shit, I'm just some pretty boy fly nigga. You know what I'm saying? From Franklin, I'm from Harlem. That's where I get the sauce. But well, I was born in Harlem and shit. But yeah, I mean, I moved to Franklin, and that's what made me and shit. And I've been doing like entertainment type vibe shit all my life or whatever. So I make music coming from a perspective of just being, I guess, the guy that a lot of niggas always wanted to be. I always danced. I got the girls. You know what I'm saying? I was also fly nigga. I did the little street shit, so I had the edge to me. You know what I mean? I punched a couple niggas in their shit. So, they're like, a lot of niggas, kind of want to just be that in a nutshell. So I rap from that perspective.
Word,
Yeah.
yeah, man.
I,
Yeah, definitely. I think we hear that in your music, bro. Honestly, I love everything you put out so far. I haven't heard a bad Bennie Bates record, and I'm sure nobody has told you they've heard a bad Bennie Bates record. But talk about like your influence and how you do write and how you do kind of put who you are and stay true to who you are in your music. Because I think a lot of artists right now are losing that. You know what I'm saying? Like you're real in your music and you rap about real shit. So like talk about that and kind of your process and how you come up with some of these bangers we hear, bro.
shit. I mean, like I don't like as far as like the writing, like I really studied the music though. I really studied the music. I really studied the hits, and I got a heavy R&B influence instead of rap. Like I always loved rap and shit, but I like R&B better than rap.
Yeah.
But one of my biggest musical influences is Usher. It's like basically like if not my favorite artist. And then yeah, like with the R&B influence, it helps me like be more melodic because I think R&B on rap records. So and with an R&B record, it's kind of like hard to hear a bad one unless you just can't sing. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, yeah.
Or unless your song structure ain't right. I feel like R&B records, man, that's like those records always usually come out really good, which is why to tie into the fact where you're not really gonna hear a record from me that might sound like off. You feel me? Because um when I be writing and shit like that, it's just certain things I know when I hear in a song how it's supposed to sound, those awkward spots that you need to take out and shit like that. And then I'm also when it comes down to writing and stuff and songs, I'm not one of those dudes who make a song and think every song is a smash hit. Like a lot of artists, they go into the booth and they make any song and they're like, yo, this is it. This is the one. This is a hit. Like I feel like that's the wrong mentality to have. Like, yeah, keep the confidence and all that, but you got to be realistic with sound. Something and music is subjective too, but you can't go in there thinking that you hitting home runs all across the board because Drake's not even hitting home runs all across the board. You just hearing the hot shit though.
Right. That's
You
a
feel
fact.
me?
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah, nah, that's really, I mean, a lot of people I think don't realize that being an artist is it's a numbers game in a lot of sense. You got to create in order to be able to have that banger, be able to get that hit, And you touched on something that a lot of artists I think don't really realize is the fact that like going into the studio, you're not really going into the studio like, yo, I'm gonna make a banger, I'm gonna make a banger, I'm gonna make a banger. You're just creating and you have a catalog and you're building a catalog where you're right. Drake's probably got a catalog of like 5,000, 10,000 records by now. But not all of them are
Exactly.
bangers. You know what I'm saying? So like he may have 50 bangers out of that 10,000, those 10,000 records. But the fact is he's continuously creating. So how often do you,
Exactly.
yeah, go ahead, my fault. I didn't mean to cut you off, bro.
No, I mean, I was just gonna say, like, and then on top of that, niggas like that, like, I could curse, right?
Yeah, yeah, of course.
Uh,
It's like drink
but
champs, bro.
like niggas like that, like niggas really study the game. Like I'm really studying the music. Like I'm hearing what's really going on. Like I'm hearing what's hot and how they using the flow and how they using the language and how they using the inflection and the delivery in their voice. I'm hearing certain things that I incorporate into my records, which you'll hear a record and be like, damn, I don't know why. Like a lot of my records do go. I've never had anybody really be like, yo, that's a bad artist. So like the nigga, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But and not even on the cocky tip, it's more of a like I can understand why because I listen to me like my worst critic. So
Mm-hmm.
I listen to me like, damn, that shit was ass, or damn, why I'm not gonna say that, or whatever the case may be. I don't listen to just anything that I say and be like, oh, this is that. That's the thing that people will get confused when they come down to me and my confidence. It's like, yo, I'm coming. My confidence with this shit comes from a place of me checking myself constantly. I'm very critical of my own shit.
Yeah.
Niggas will tell you I be in the studio, I make something, and everybody, yeah, yeah. I'll be like, nah, bro. Go to the next song, bro. I don't even want to hear that shit no more. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, cause I'm very critical of myself. So, what niggas is hearing when I am dropping stuff it's like the heat. You feel
Yeah.
me? It's the one
Yeah.
like I'm congruent with. Like I send it out to my friends and shit like that, and they're pretty honest. You feel me? They'll give their honest opinion and shit like that. Get the opinion. I'll play it in whips with people and all that type of shit. I'm
Yeah.
getting like the background on it before I drop this record. You feel me? Even the Treesha record, that wasn't the record I was gonna lead with, because the label wanted to do something else, but I hit the nigga I'm signed to. Oh, I'm like, yo, bro, because Roger, I got a crazy ear too. I'm like, bro, yo, trust the Treesha record, bro. Just
Right.
trust it. Just
Yeah.
trust that shit. Like I know this, that, and the third. Like you like this one, da, da, da. I'm like, oh, just trust it. You feel me? He sat with it for a few and shit. He like, yeah, that shit is that. You feel me? I'm like, I'm telling you, I hear it, the Treesha, the catchiness. Like, I'm like, I hear that shit, bro. People going to snap to that. So yeah, that's that in a nutshell. I'm trying to give you a nice descriptive interview so you got some meat in this motherfucker.
Yeah. Nah, I appreciate it, bro. Like
You
we
feel me?
yeah, we really just talking, man. It really no structure to it. I mean, I asked some questions to get some conversation started, but really we have an open dialogue. But you touched on one thing that I kind of want to expound on, and I think somebody else touched on it. I can't remember exactly who that I interviewed, but you were talking about kind of like being your own worst critic and listening to and studying like the craft, bro. That to me is the most important thing for anybody that's trying to be an artist, engineer, producer, whatever. You got to study and learn what's hot, what's not, how to, like you said earlier, structure songs. All that shit goes into it, man. So what do you do, like, other than just listening to music and kind of being around other artists, other writers? What else do you do that you would say kind of helps mold and sharpen your craft?
Um, Shit. I mean, I'm not a nigga who hang around artists and I don't hang around writers. You feel me? It's really just me. You feel me?
Yeah.
Even when I record, like I record at my house, I don't really like recording around a lot of people. I don't know. It just be me with the music shit a lot. Like a lot of the stuff, well, 100% of the stuff that you really hearing is just solely coming from me. I don't do a lot of features. I don't know. I
Yeah.
just study. I'm always into it. I'm looking at a YouTube video. I'm listening to nigga be like, yo, he's hot right now. I'm like, okay, let me see. You feel
Right.
me? And even if it's like, it's not like somebody has to be freaking Michael Jackson nice. It's like I'm hearing why. Like that's the thing that I feel great people do, like Drake and shit. He'll take he'll do an artist, hop on an artist song, that he'd be like, damn, like why did he hop on his song? It's like, because he's hearing why. Not
Mm-hmm.
he's hearing it for like he's better than me or he's not better than me. You feel me? It's
Right.
more of a thing where it's like, okay. If I made this type of song with this dude, you feel me? It's going to get a certain type of reaction due to this first person's fan base and what this person represents and appeals to. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So, you know, I listen to a lot of shit. Anything that I be hearing is hot. I listen to it, and then on top of that, I think like my biggest thing be is R&B
Yeah.
because I rap, but like the more R&B I listen to, it opens my mind up to more flows than the rap flow.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
like I'm listening because R&B you could do so much within the pocket of the beat with the melody, how you stretching it and whatever the case may be. And now niggas is sing rapping, and you got niggas that really sing, but they rap and singing at the same time. Like how you got Young Thug, he rap sing, and then you got singers that sing rap.
Yeah.
You feel me? So
Yeah.
I'm listening to these new niggas like Bori or something like that, or
Yep.
just some new niggas and shit. And you hearing like they rapping, but they can sing better than the rapper can, and they doing different flows and all that type of stuff. So you hearing how to really like finesse the pockets, oh that shit sound clean and it sounds different, it sounds unique, and they using different melodies. So I really think it's the R&B shit for me.
Yeah. Nah, but you honestly, bro, if I'm being honest, I think that's what makes you different. And I think that's what separates you from, everybody else is that you're taking the time to actually study and listen to shit and not really just putting records out for the sake of putting records out. Like you're methodically thinking about what you put out and you're methodically thinking about what you create. And you create based off of what you feel. And R&B makes you feel so you can hear that in your music, which I think is dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like I listen. I'm a fan, bro. I think everything you do is fucking. Everything I've heard so far is bangers, complete bangers.
Yo,
Um.
the thing about that shit is, it's like people don't know, bro. I listened to that song probably like 5,000 times before I put it out. If
Mm-hmm.
I'm putting it out, I'm putting it out like confidently knowing it's hot. You
Right.
feel me? I'm
Right.
like, yo, if
Yep.
anybody says this is ass, you gotta be hating, bro, because I done got this played in front of strangers. I done
Right.
played it in whips with niggas ain't really know me or whatever, or new people I was around and shit. I'm like, yo, what you think about this? Or I done had my shorty play it for, you know what I mean? I was playing your record, and they didn't even know who it was. I'm like, yo, I done already tested it. So
Right.
anybody gonna
Right.
say like, oh, this, that, and the third, it's whack. It's subjective. You feel me?
Right.
You entitled to say to feel how you feel. You might feel this shit whack, but I promise I'm not gonna get a majority of motherfuckers saying that shit's whack.
Right.
You feel me? It won't be a
Right.
high ratio. You feel me?
Right.
'Cause, nigga, I done tested this motherfucker like a lab rat.
Yeah. Yeah.
You feel me? So that's why I feel, you know, like you're not really gonna really hear like a crazy bad record from me. I'm not letting a bad record go.
Right. Right.
You feel me? And I
Yeah.
got the ear. I got the ear for a okay record, or you know what I'm saying. I can hear when I do one of my records. I'm like, that's cool,
Right.
or that's a cute record. Like you know what I mean? Hey, that's one for the books. That's in the catalog. And then I can hear somewhere. I'm like, damn, hold up.
Yeah.
That sounds like something I want to hear. You feel me? I want to run that shit back. You feel me? Let me see if everybody else feels that way. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna send it
Yeah.
all, send it to niggas. Some people will give you a lighter response and others like, yo, fire, or da 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 da. You got motherfuckers like, yo, that's just this, that's just that. We seeing the vibe. You know what I mean? We see the vibe. So I don't know, already tested that motherfucker. Treesha, I knew motherfuckers are like
Nah. Yeah. That's
that.
just
I
and
knew that
it's
shit. I knew
yeah,
that shit
bro.
already. That's when Adam 22 see my video. He was like, he's a star. I love
Yeah.
him. I like the voice. I like the song. I like everything. Look at him. Like, you
Yeah.
feel me? I'm like, yeah, like, nigga, I set that up like that.
Right. Right. It was calculated.
Yeah, that was calculated, bro. I ain't just make that song and throw it out the next day and think maybe take a guess on whether niggas liked it or not. Like, you
Yeah.
feel me? I done put previews up of that bitch.
Hell
Nah,
yeah, bro.
like you feel me? Once before, like my nigga, I've been
That's
through this shit. I
that's
knew
how
you
you
had to
do it.
like this, bro. If you didn't, I'd be like, damn, that's weird. But okay, fuck it.
Right, right. Move on. But that's really that's a good segue because I wanted you to touch on too Because I know you're another person or another artist that handles their business the right way. And I think a lot of artists don't understand how important that is to at least understand how business is supposed to be handled, but not only just understand, but be involved and make sure that you surround yourself with the right people that can make sure that your business is good. So that's part of your business, like researching and kind of focus grouping these records so that you're not putting out something that you know is not undeniable. You know what I'm saying? So touch on
Yeah.
that a little bit if you can about like your team and how important they are. And I know you said it's a lot of you. So even if you do a lot of this behind the scenes type work, talk about how that plays into, taking away or how you split that between the creativity and handling the business.
Oh, I mean, like as far as the music shit, like musically, I do a lot. I mix my
Okay.
own records. I'm doing all that shit. You feel me? I,
Yeah.
I just don't make my beats, but you feel me? I'm mixing my records. I'm writing the records. I'm not getting no help writing it or whatever. You feel me? I'm coming up with all the flows, the melodies. That's just me. That's coming off the top of the dome. But as far as like my team and stuff like that, I'm signed to indie record label called PBM and slash DTE. And you know, yeah, they contribute heavy, man, to putting the pedal to the metal with the exposure, the marketing. You know what I mean? Like
Yep.
that's what labels are like for. They're just
Right.
like a big marketing pumper
Yeah.
company. That's what
Right.
they do. Like, hey, you get signed to a label to get the opportunity to be on a bigger platform.
Right.
If you
Right.
can't do it yourself, you feel me?
Exactly.
So
Yep.
that's really what that is. So they help. They definitely help on the marketing end and making stuff live, putting shit in front of people and getting it on certain platforms and stuff like that. That you normally wouldn't be able to get it on if you just weren't like extremely buzzing, like you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, and
Yeah.
your videos like naturally catching fire. But like, who naturally catches fire like that these days? Unless you go viral on TikTok, that's just hard to do. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
it's hard to do. It's hard to get them type of views like that, especially in this like what you call this fucking pandemic and shit like that. It's hard to really be popping. Like you gotta go viral on the internet some type of way. And now a lot of them gimmicks and shit like that, they running out. You feel me? Like all of that little funny or little troller shit, 6ix9ine probably done did every bit of it.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
now you really gotta like have a good song kind of to really get it going and get a TikToker to do your shit and get litty, you feel me? Because everybody's a rapper, everybody's popping, and everybody's getting views. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So you got to do something to stand out and shit. So my team, they help me, come up with new ideas that's keeping me fresh and looking the way I need to look out here. So
Facts.
yeah.
That's yeah, bro. You. A lot of people say the same thing as far as labels. They play a specific role. Your team plays a specific role, and you need that. You need that structure, like you said, in order to make any sort of movement. And you obviously moving, bro. You got a record out now that's doing numbers, doing really well. You put a record out with Coil Ray recently. I think that was what, a year or so ago. Yeah, man. Like, talk about some of the people that you've worked with and some of the experiences that you've had throughout your journey, man. Because I know a lot of people they see the artist and they hear the music, but they don't know a lot about like what they've been through to get to where they are. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of hard work. It's a lot of dedication, time, sacrifices, all of that shit that you go through, bro, to get to where you are today and to still continue to keep climbing. So I mean, if you got a story or something that you think would be something that would, inspire somebody to keep going, bro, that would be kind of how we would end it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, um, I don't know, man. All I can really say to that inspires somebody to keep going is to keep going.
Yeah, facts.
You
As
feel
simple
me?
as it is. Yeah, that's a
It's
fact.
like, bro, you can't stop and constantly try to find ways, I guess, to create yourself, recreate yourself, stay true to yourself, like the generic shit that everybody says, but it's like the generic shit. It holds a lot of weight when you like kind of like I've been in it for a little minute, so I kind of know what it means. Like you feel me? It
Yeah,
don't it don't just have like that miniature value that it sounds like it does. Like keep going. You
yeah,
know what I mean? Be yourself. Like, nah, be you, because there's only one you. So that means with you being you, nobody else can be you, and that makes you unique. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Keep going, because my nigga, at any time, I mean, like shit could go, bro. Like, shit could go. You could stumble across a song. You could create some content that that you just didn't know would catch wind, and catch wind, and you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to keep trying, because for me, only way you gonna fail is if you quit.
Yep.
Perfect the craft. You feel me? Like, keep looking the shit, and you know, like, see what's hot, and try to do that. Be real with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't you, like, confidence is very great. Always have confidence, but be real with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, critique your work from a listener's point of view, and not just what you subjectively like, just critique it like, I can see where this person would like that. You know what I mean? Listen to the records, man. And yeah, as far as the music, like this, all I'm saying right now is just shit that I've done. You feel me? It's just, it's hard work, bro. Sometimes it can be discouraging, but like, for me, not really, but I know for a lot of other people, it can be. I don't really get discouraged, because I'm like, man, bro, it's gonna go. Trust me. You
Mm-hmm.
feel me? Like, I don't care how long the bitch take. You feel me? It's gonna go. It can't. You feel me? Talent like that. You feel me? It look like, nigga, I work on this shit.
Right.
Like, you feel
Yeah.
me? And
Yeah.
I'm around shit that people don't know that I'm around, or that I don't broadcast. I'm around. But I told myself that recently, I told myself, I'm like, yo, I'm about to start getting a little bit more flexy, cause I'm like, I can't have niggas thinking they can fuck with me, bro. And I be seeing a lot of artists, but they be hella confident, and I be like, damn. For a minute, for a very cool while, man, I humbled it down and shit, and like, I wasn't on no, like, talking confidently crazy shit, because I always felt like that, like, niggas be intimidated by me. So if I even say something, you feel me, niggas just want me out. Like, they
Yeah.
be like,
Yeah.
damn, like, he the nigga that always looks good, got the bitches. You feel me? The music good. I can't hate on it. Like, you feel me? Like, I can't listen to it and be like, it's whack. I can say it's whack to, like, to my mans and them, because we all got to band together to get this nigga down. But
Yeah.
I mean, in all reality, that's a good song. You feel me? The nigga, he's just doing everything. The nigga look good in the videos. If I started coming out like, yeah, I look better than all you niggas, niggas want to shoot me.
Right. Niggas be looking for you, bro.
Yo, bro, niggas want to shoot me, cause you feel me. So I stopped though for a smooth while, bro. I let niggas talk this shit, but I started. I don't know. It just got to a point with me where, just recently, really recently, I be seeing niggas talk that talk.
Mm.
Like, nigga, got it out here. Nigga, got the streets. We run this. We do that. Nigga, I'm the hottest. Da, 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 da. I'm like, yo, Benny, why are you not? Like, fuck, fuck them thinking that you cocky or something like that, my nigga. Like, you giving niggas G passes to feel like they got something over you that you worked hella hard to be, my nigga. Like,
Yeah.
fuck these niggas and their feelings, and say you the best. Bitch, I'm the best.
Yeah, bro. Nah, dead ass. Like, it's funny, but like, bro, as an artist, I feel like you have to have that. If you don't have that level of like teetering between like cockiness and freaking confidence, bro, like, to me, you're not built for it, honestly. Because I've never met an artist that is good and has good music that's like, oh yeah, I'm okay. Like, my music's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm the hottest nigga out. My shit is better than everybody. Like, I'm who I am. Everybody that I've come into that's an artist is that it has that mentality, bro. And I think honestly, you have to, because it's competitive. It's competitive as fuck out
Exactly,
here,
bro.
bro.
That's a good word you use that I was gonna use. Fucking niggas is forgetting, bro. This shit is sport too, bro. Like, hip
Yeah,
hop is built off battling and rapping in ciphers, and who got the best bars and da 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 da. I mean, it was made off that. So
yeah,
with me doing, when I say, like, I used to humble myself down, it's just that I just wouldn't be vocal. You feel me?
yeah.
Everything else speak for itself, though. You feel me? I
Right,
walk in
right.
a room or a wave or a party, the way I dress, I never humbled that down. I just wasn't. I just don't be vocal, because I'd be like, man, you know, I was too focused on being liked and like not having niggas intimidated by me and to like not work in my favor. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm like vocally confident. So you got some niggas that find an excuse to hate
Yeah.
when they know whatever you're saying is true.
Yep.
You feel me? And it's like,
Mm-hmm.
nigga, I'm the nicest rapper. He might rap. You feel me? Instead of this nigga giving it up, like the nigga do rap better. Nigga tough. Nigga
Yeah.
tough. Niggas would be like, yeah, all right. You feel me? And then
Right. Right.
they try
Yeah.
to get the next nigga to hate on you. Then now they kicking you back in with the girl. And you
Yeah.
like, damn, man. All that because I said I was the nicest. I'd rather just be nice and be like, hey, man, I'm just doing this rap shit, chilling. And that's what I used
Right.
to do. I used to be on it like that, like, man, hey, man, I'm just rapping and shit. And let people do the complimenting for me. But I'm sick of niggas talking like they hot. Fuck that. And I'm sick of niggas talking like they hot and me not. It's like, Benny, my nigga, you worked hard as fuck to be this nice,
Yeah.
nigga. And this is a rap. This is for sport, nigga. Fuck niggas that don't like you, or is gonna get intimidated or ruffle their feathers by you saying that. They only gonna get intimidated or ruffled by it is because they know it's true
They
and
know
they
it's
don't
true.
like to hear you say
Yep.
it.
That's a fact.
You feel me? Because
Yeah.
they want you to be quiet so they could be loud. Like, you know what I mean? Like, hell no.
Nah, bro. Yeah. Listen, bro. I'm with you. I think it's time for you to start letting people know.
Flexing a little bit.
Yeah, bro. Bennie Bates is Bennie Bates, man. He's that nigga. He's doing it big out here. You know what I'm saying?
You feel me? Like a little bit though. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Anybody that know me, if you've been around me in person, like, feel me? I'm mad down to earth. You feel me?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's like I could take it there with a motherfucker if you wanted to take it there. I just don't, cause like I said, too worried about being liked. But that gets you nowhere in this motherfucking industry, bro.
That's
You
a
gotta
fact.
flex up and show niggas and establish that value. You feel me? And
That's a
even if
fact.
you gotta say it from time to time, nigga, I'm the greatest. Nigga, Muhammad Ali did it. Floyd Mayweather did it. Does it?
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? All of the great niggas do it. Like they talking that talk, and they don't care who like them or not. The stats is the stats, and the truth is the truth, and the talent is the talent. So fuck off.
Undeniable. Exactly, bro. Undeniable. But nah, man. I think your career is obviously doing really well. I see it doing even better. I'm like proud to say that I knew you before. You was a young buck, bro. I remember meeting you and you was a youngin. I think you and Janae was like 12,
It was
11,
hell.
12, something like that. But
Yeah.
yeah, man, I keep doing your thing, bro. I really appreciate you coming through, chopping it up with me today, man. Anything you want the people to be on the lookout for? Anything you got coming out soon or?
Shit, you got the Treesha.
Yes, sir.
That's the single that's out. Go see that on YouTube. Bennie Bates, Treesha. We gonna go single for single. So that ain't the end of it. You feel me? We got one right now. We working at a little something. You feel me? This just the warm up. So we about to drop, and it's about to be scary.
There it is. That's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about, bro. Hell yeah, we gotta link up too, man. I gotta get you a beat pack or something soon.
For sure, man. I need some shit.
Hell yeah, bro. I'm gonna send you a pack probably sometime this weekend, but we definitely gonna link up, man. Again, appreciate you coming through. Best of luck with everything, man. We'll chop it up for sure. I'm gonna hit you up, but definitely appreciate you coming through for the interview today, man. Any last words for the people? Or...
Yeah, nigga.
Yeah. Appreciate you, bro. This has been another installment of Industry Interviews. Appreciate my boy Bennie Bates for coming through, man. Again, hit that like and subscribe button. Definitely really appreciate the support we've been getting so far. Stay tuned for the next episode. Peace.
The Soul Studios.